going on? This is Alan Brown, aka Bully the Kid, and this video is the video I've been waiting to do since I heard that Sire was actually coming out with this bass. This is the Z7. It made a huge splash at NAMM. I wasn't there to put my hands on it first, but every account that I've witnessed or read or heard about raved about this bass. I personally like it. I think it's a very solid bass, especially for the price. Sire, I don't know how they do it, but they consistently do it every single time. I think they came out with like 4 different styles of bass in this next batch. So this is the Z7. There is a less expensive version, the Z3. There is a F10, or I like to call it a faux Dara. And then there's kind of like a hollow body bass. And a lot of the options come fretless. If you so choose to have them that way, you can order them that way. And this is solid. But we're gonna get into that, and I'm gonna talk a little bit more about it right after this. Kick that intro. Alright, so I did the first video, and I was talking about how there is how they changed the back of the battery compartment. It used to be 2 separate compartments, and then they went to a screw terminal compartment. I had that on my M2, the black one. And then they came to this design, which I actually like a little bit more than the last 2. The first go around, the compartments used to break the latch, the handle, and then you'd have to replace the whole thing, and that's a whole to do. And then the screw terminal ones, sometimes you don't have a Phillips head to take it off, and that's inconvenient if you're trying to play at a gig. So this is the best of both of those worlds. It is very supported. It's pretty easy to get to. It's locked in there. Batteries nestle right next to each other. Lock it down, push it in, you're good to go. So yeah, string through body, has a 5-bolt neck, as you can see there, has the plating with the Sire badge on it. I don't know if you can see it or not. I did not say this in the last video. It has a contoured edge. It's not fully contoured, but it does roll in, and it makes it really comfortable whenever you have to get to the dusty end of the fingerboard. Like, it's letting me get all the way down there. And that's nice. The fretboard itself is a gloss, and I think this whole thing is maple. For the price, it's a roasted maple neck. I actually like the neck. I think it's aesthetically pleasing. It has like a kind of a tiger stripe thing happening through it. I kind of wish that the neck kind of matched a little bit more, like maybe darken the body a little bit so it's not such a stark contrast between the two. But that's just me doing little nitpicky things. It's really not a big deal. I do like that it is a gloss fingerboard. Doesn't really do anything to how it feels, but you know, shiny. Who don't like shiny, you know? The pickup is a proprietary Marcus Miller pickup. It's wound for them. Though I do believe you can swap it out, and I think it is a standard jazz and Music Man style there. So the truss rod adjustment is at the heel, which is extremely convenient. You don't have to take the strings off to adjust the neck. That's great. Like I said before, you can string through the body or through the bridge, and it has that Sterling Music Man feel for a fraction of the price, or it has the Music Man feel for sterling prices. Cool. Now, here are the pluses that I learned from the last video while I was editing it. This pickup here is extremely fat. Does it sound like a P pickup? No. Can it pass in the mix? Yes, especially when you have all the EQing and all that good stuff. So I really like this combination of thick and bright. They work great together. They complement each other, and then you get basically 3 basses because you can blend into these two or go straight on each pickup. And from what I hear thus far, I'll go back and check after I edit this video, there's not much hum from this pickup, but I do have to check again. So I'll put down there whether or not it hummed or not. Maybe. We'll see. So yeah, let me get into playing this thing and I'll be right back. Alright, so I'm going to be playing this in the next few seconds, but I do want to run over these controls just in case you're not aware of how a Sire Marcus Miller bass is set up. So let's go ahead and get in there. This is 7 knobs on this particular system, and I'll go from here down. So this is volume on top. This is master tone. This is a blend between 2 pickups. Roll to the front, roll all the way to the back. Put that in the center. Then you have your treble control. You have your mid control. You have your mid frequency sweep on the bottom, and then you have your bass control here. Mid frequency sweep is used for when you're in different venues and your sound sonically gets lost in the mix. Different buildings are set up different ways to where sound bounces out, and sometimes the sound is dead. This mid frequency switch allows you to adjust your sound for the room so that you can get the best sound quality out possible. Using all of these can be a little daunting for somebody that doesn't really know controls or like controls. So I will say this, after I did the first video, I found out that the bass knob is your active passive switch. And when you're in active passive mode, the only thing that's engaged is your volume, your master tone, and your blend. So it takes effectively all the EQing out. But understand, once you press it back in, the circuit is reactivated again, and it uses the battery. So I could actually say this, if you're not gonna ever use the EQ section on this bass, take the batteries out so you know whether or not you're in or out of it. If you pull it up and you hear a sound, great. If you push it in on accident and you have no batteries, it won't make a sound. So that's one way around it for those that this applies to. There you go. But it does have an active and passive switch. Let me go ahead and say this as well. The detent and quality of these knobs are way higher than any other bass I've played from them, and I'm very impressed by how they feel. They feel heavy. The potentiometers are really solid. Very good notching in the middle. I know exactly where I am. But yeah, let's go ahead and get into what this thing sounds like. So I'll try to break it down like this. I'll do passive mode, and I'll do front pickup, back pickup, tone on, tone off, right? So let's go passive mode, and I'm gonna go front pickup, tone off. Okay, let's go tone all the way on. Yep. Let's come down a little bit. All right. It's a sauna in here. I'm gonna move to the back pickup with the tone all the way off. This is what we got. Okay, let's do tone all the way on. Okay. Now, I got that done. Let's go to both pickups at the same time, tone off. This is how they blend together. Tone all the way on. Be professional. Be professional. Be professional. Okay, so that is everything on passive. I'm going to engage the circuit now. Okay. I'm going to leave everything on master for the sake of this video here. And let's do some play here. So let's go on the back pickup here. Let's boost treble a little bit. Well, let's play it normal. So everything's at 12 o'clock. And I'll do the mid-frequency sweep halfway through it so you know what that does to the sound. And yeah, so everything's at 12 o'clock, treble, mid, bass, 12 o'clock, and it's on the back pickup. Alright, so doesn't seem to be doing very much when everything's centered up. So let's do this. Let's boost bass and then kind of mess with the frequency sweep, see what happens. let's go to mids. Let's take mids out and then mess with the sweep. See what happens. Okay, let's boost mid all the way up and mess with the sweep. See what happens. Okay, so when it's in the middle, it keeps it pretty much neutral. So if you boost it, it does a thing. If you take the mids out, it does a thing. So keep that in mind whenever you're trying to set up how you want your EQing to be. And that's just on the back pickup. That's not even both of them together. So I'll be messing around with that in just a little bit. Let me get to treble. I'm gonna boost treble all the way up. Master tone is all the way up, so this thing should sizzle, right? Okay, now let me go to the front pickup, kind of do the same thing. So front pickup, everything is back in the center, should be fairly neutral. Yeah, so here we go. Okay, I'm going to take the mids and then boost them all the way up and then mess with the mid frequency. The treble and bass is still in the center. Let's do let's kind of go with the Baskin Robbins, see what that sounds like just on the front pickup. So let's boost treble, boost bass, take out mid, and then mess with the sweep a little bit later. I like it. I like it. Oh man, let me get some flavor on this back one. So I'm going to the back pickup, same Baskin Robbins situation, I guess. Yeah, man, get involved. Ah, goodness. Okay. Keep it together, boo. You got this, baby. You got it. I didn't mess with the sweep, so let me get back in there real quick. Trying to calm down. Okay, so this is something that I found out whenever I went to NAMM last year, not this past year, last year. I did not know that recording artist Goucher, Andrew Goucher, he doesn't do any type of EQ balancing on his bass. You know what he does? He takes every single knob and he puts it to 10. Had no idea that was even an option. I guess in the grand scheme of things, if everything's at 10, then everything's neutral. In the grand scheme of things, so let's go ahead and dabble in that. And I'm between both pickups, so let's see what that's talking about. I don't know. I personally probably wouldn't do it, but he's a recording artist and he's pretty cold. So if he does it, I can't say no, but it's not my spot of tea. Long story short, yes, I'm gonna buy one. Eventually, I will have one. I don't know if I'm gonna buy it this year. I may wait till Christmas, or I may wait till next year whenever the block is not as hot. And yeah, I want it though. This isn't mine. Special thanks to the owner of this bass, Trev. Thank you for sending it here, and congratulations to the future owner of this bass. I believe we'll see. But yeah, this will not reside with me. I'm probably gonna take it on maybe 2 gigs or so, and then maybe do a cover or 2, and then send her on her way. I think I have another video where I have to actually try out some white nylon tape wounds. Wanted to try this and put this on this bass and see what nylons feel like, number one, and what it does for this bass sonically. So y'all keep your eyes open for this. I'm kind of excited. I've never played with nylons before, or tape wound strings, so should be pretty interesting. So till next time, I've been Alan Brown, aka Bully the Kid. Y'all be easy. Oh, like, subscribe, check out my merch, all that good stuff. Till next time.